Hey guys, it's Gonna Run 13, and throwing out a video by the title of this video. It's kind of an updated video about my flashlights and lights that I use, kind of my philosophy change and adaptation throughout the years, going back to videos I made a long time ago about certain lights and uses for them and brands and pricing and all that good stuff. So before I go over that, I just want to briefly touch on something. I've been posting a couple, let's put it this way, my prior videos I've been throwing in a little extra intel out there about, what I see around my area, with the crazy buying and spending and all that, the madness kind of out there. And I've touched on some videos where I pointed out some deals and some alternatives to specific magazines. I've been pretty much talking about AR-15 mags. Those have really been the hot issue around here. I'm still able to find some AK mags at a premium, but I am well stocked on AR mags too, and AK mags. But one cool thing about it is gives, with this craziness out there, it gives me options to see some things that are out there for sale, maybe on the used market that you normally wouldn't see. People might be holding on to, but also as well, kind of see some brands and manufacturers out there a little more than you normally would see. So I've been finding a bunch of different, specifically on the AR mags, different options out there. And I've touched on a few different things in a prior video. So I'll tell you what, in an upcoming video, first off, I've got a video that I'm going to come up as a kind of a collection of AK mags, AK-47, AK-74 mags, kind of on the variants and country of origins and different brands and all that good stuff. I promised a few people out there, and I will have that coming out very shortly. And also I'm going to have an AR-15 M4 5.56 magazine video as well, because I've always been pretty stocked on that stuff, but I've been checking out other brands while they've been available. You've seen some of my videos in the past as of recently. Here's a couple more. These are aluminum mags by D&H, awesome company. I have some older mags, they're Teflon coated inside and out. Got this nice flat darker color and nice mag followers as well. Those are cool mags that have popped up, and Detroit Battle mags, of course, and then these Lancer mags I really like, and I found some for like 22 bucks each, which I think is a decent deal considering everything going on with like P-mags and everything. To be honest with you, these are like my next option up, I think, from Magpul P-mags. These are the Lancer Warfighting mags, OD green. It's got the metal feed lips, little cage around it, which I really like. I like the profile of it. But I'll touch on those in a future vid, but that's not what this vid is about. But I will do the AK mags and the AR mags real soon, I promise. Now I want to just touch on some flashlights, be it for everyday, use for searching and looking and taking your dog out for a walk or whatever, but also on the tactical end, from weapons lights, weapons white lights and stuff like that. Now if you go back and you look at some of my older videos, I love flashlights, different flashlights, and with the technology today, you can find some solid quality flashlights for pretty cheap, okay? Taken away from, say, your main, let's just say the main, just to use it as a reference point, the main kind of tactical flashlight brand out there being Surefire. Surefire are awesome flashlights, definitely, but I hesitated to spend that type of money on a flashlight, and that's kind of going back to my philosophy of use. Remember these old Rocky Tactical Walmart specials? What was this, 180 or 160 lumen and a 221 for like 20 bucks or something like that. Still working great, still bright. Although the battery little placement for 3 AAAs on this one broke on me. So, but whatever. They are what they are. If I got a year out of them, I was pretty happy. But, you know, using the reference point of Surefire, like I said, Surefire make the top of the line flashlights in this industry. And, you know, kind of a Ford Chevy thing kind of out there has always been Surefire and Streamlight. And I really gravitated towards Streamlight flashlights because, one, they have the quality, real high quality product up there, but they also have an awesome price point, along with innovation and effectiveness and all that good stuff. But they're affordable, you know, and I love Surefire, but I could just buy more if I go the route of Streamlight. That's the way I'm looking at it now, okay? So, you know, I kind of bucked up a little bit there and shied away from the cheapo flashlights like I needed to, you know, and, you know, like I said, if it's a Ford or Chevy thing, you know, between Surefire or Streamlight and AR and AK thing, you know, everything's a this versus that, and kind of like that with Streamlight and Surefire. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying for my dollar value, I've enjoyed the Streamlight. Well, by the way, on the Chevy and Ford thing, I wouldn't pick either because I'm a Dodge guy, but, you know, that's another thing. You know, just recently, not too long ago, sold my Dodge 1969 Dodge Charger RT 440 big block that I bought my very first car when I was 16. I recently just sold it too. So, kind of missing that, but I was always a Dodge thing. I kind of, you know, booked not to the one or the other kind of. But anyways, getting off the subject, let's get back on the lights here. Streamlight, for my price point, they've been what I've been gravitating towards. And here's just a couple instances of my Streamlights that I have. I've got a total of 6 now. Actually, yeah, 6 flashlights, all Streamlight now. But these are the 4 models of what I got. You know, in other videos, this Micro Stream, this thing is on me daily. Doesn't go anywhere without me. It's like 28, 30 lumens, but it's pretty damn bright and effective. And, you know, it's easy in my pocket. You don't notice it. It's a great light when you need it. It's durable. It's running the same batteries when I first got them about a year ago. And waterproof, all that good stuff. And this is waterproof, that's for sure. I've dropped this in an 8-foot deep pool over and over and over again for minutes at a time, testing it out before. So, you know, the depth is there, the waterproofing is there. So I'm going to touch on the Streamlights here, the lights I have. I'm going to shy away from the Surefire there because I'm not competing the two against each other. I'm just talking about my opinion, my dollar point, and why I like these lights. So, anyways, the Micro Stream, I love it. 30 quick looms if I need it. Disappears in my pocket, don't even notice it. Durable, always works. Great light on the battery. Another light that I have here was the Polytech, I'm sorry. It's the polymer Streamlight. This particular one's 135 lumens. Pretty darn bright, very effective. When I first purchased this, actually I used to run this on my shotgun, and then I heard that people were having problems with the recoil in this light running on a shotgun, but no problem on, you know, your ARs or your AKs. So really I run this Polytech as a weapons light, 130 lumen on one of my ARs. So it's been pretty effective. It's pretty simple. It's just on, bright, and off, 130 lumens. Like I said, this bucks the trend a little bit of their normal flashlights being aluminum or aircraft. So the Polytech Streamlight kind of bucks that trend. Like I said, with the aluminum, this is instead of aircraft aluminum, this is made out of the hard, dense polymer. Next light is this. I love this light. It's a thin light profile light. This is the Streamlight ProTech 2L, 2 lithium, so 2 CR123s. This thing is 180 luminums. 180 lumens, bright, high, fast strobe, and then the low. Quickie on. The the Momentary. This is a great light, real bright. I have two of these. One I use as my weapons light on my AK, on my go-to Mac 90. It's a kind of a thin profile, so I had to put a little like hockey tape underneath the ring to build up the thickness in it, but this thing is excellent. Works great as a weapons light, nice and light. I also have one of these that I keep in my pocket. It's perfect also to go with a, if you want to conceal and carry a sidearm. You know, this is great to have for EDC, but this is great to have to go with that firearm. I like weapons mounted lights for handguns, but you know, it's great to have an extra flashlight, one that's not attached to the firearm, you know, because you're going to do more looking with that flashlight. You don't want to have to pull out your gun. So there's a quick look at the very quick look at the ProTac. There we go. Like I said, I've got it mounted or ready to go back on my AK. Love this light. This price point, $40 even with shipping and everything. Tax is $40. So you got the MicroStream 30 lumen, 130 lumen ProTac, and then you got the ProTac 2L, or that's Polytech ProTac 2L. This is two CR123s lithiums. This is two CR123s. They also have a ProTac 1L, which is one CR 123s, and they also have one, I think that's AA. Going on to this one. This one's awesome. This is the big boy right here. This is the Streamlight ProTac HL. HL stands for high lumen. This thing is awesome. Once again, same material as the ProTac with the aluminum, aircraft aluminum material. It's got the no roll, anti-roll. It's got the scallop bezel. You know, you can't break this lens. They say waterproof, all that. It's got the same as the ProTac 2L as far as the Momentary and the clicky. It's got the high output and the fast strobe, and then also the low output. This has also got something called a 10-tap programmable switch, so you could reprogram it to your likings. I like it set up that way. This thing is a beast though. This thing is 600 lumen output on high, and then the fast strobe, and then I think it's 30 lumen for a low. This thing will burn your eyes off. This thing works great. This thing is a good last-ditch weapon right here. Pair this with a knife. You can easily blind somebody. They lose that edge. You do what you got to do. This I wouldn't use as a weapons light per se, because with that high output, I personally think 1 to 200 lumen is good for a weapons light. This would be more of a searching type of flashlight, or like I said, is a just an all-around in general use flashlight, or a backup, a last-ditch weapon with your knife, or even with the sidearm, whatever. You could use this as a weapons light, but man, that is 600 lumen. It's pretty shockingly bright, but you know, it's small enough for such a big, powerful light and small enough presentation that you can mount it easily. Doesn't add much weight, it's like 5 ounces. So these are 4 of the 6 Streamlights that I have. Like I said, Streamlight just works perfect for me. It's perfect in the price point, plus the performance and the ingenuity going to it. So Streamlight is the direction I plan on taking, period, for the rest of my flashlights. You know, they're affordable and they get the job done quite well. So, like I said, this isn't a video really per se against Streamlight and Surefire. So, you know, everybody's got their own cup of tea, their own opinions, and they want to spend as much as they want on whatever. That's great. Surefire's top dog. I have no problem with that, but Streamlight is my opinion the lights for me. There's other good ones out there, 4.7, Phoenix, but Streamlight is the light for me. So anyways, guys, that's just kind of a quick update on my philosophy and on my tactical and everyday flashlights. Talking about Streamlight a little bit. Once again, the MicroStream 30 lumen the ProTac or PolyTac 130 lumen. This is the ProTac 2L 180 lumen. These are all on high.